Let's be honest, just because we're over 60 doesn't mean the fun has to stop. In fact, it might just be getting started. If you've ever wondered about solo pleasure but felt too shy to ask, you're not alone. More and more folks are exploring solo sexual wellness for U.S. seniors, quietly, confidently, and yes, with a little curiosity. In today's video, I'm sharing a very personal story and some surprisingly helpful tips on how to choose safe, simple, and senior-friendly toys for solo fun. No shame, no pressure, just honest talk, a few laughs, and the kind of information we all wish someone had told us sooner. So stick around, because you deserve to feel good on your own terms. I remember that Thursday afternoon so clearly, peaceful and quiet. I was in my little kitchen, stirring a cup of peppermint tea, while the radio played soft jazz in the background. Then the phone rang. It was Linda, my best friend of over 30 years, ever since we both worked at the town office. Linda's the kind of person who asks what most people are too shy to bring up. She said, "Have you ever thought about, having a little fun on your own now that we're over 60? I nearly spilled my tea. We both burst out laughing, then slipped into a conversation that, honestly, more of us should be having, about taking care of our personal sexual well-being later in life, especially when we're alone. And it was from that conversation that I began to seriously explore what's now more openly referred to as solo sexual wellness for U.S. seniors. Now, I understand this might feel like a sensitive subject, but if you're here listening to me talk about it, then that tells me you're brave enough to care for yourself, to acknowledge something deeply human, and above all, to live a fuller, healthier life. Here's the first thing I want you to know. If you still feel the desire to connect with your own body, whether you're 60, 70, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not inappropriate for your age. It's not shameful. It's a part of being alive. It's a part of feeling whole. And you're far from alone. A study out of Indiana University found that more than 40% of Americans over 65 remain interested in or actively engaged in some form of sexual activity, whether partnered or solo. That includes widows, widowers, divorced folks, people who live alone, or even those just seeking a more personal kind of self-care. The idea of solo sexual wellness for U.S. seniors is gaining more attention, and thankfully, more compassion. Today, I want to share my own journey with you and some of the things I've learned along the way about choosing a safe, simple, personal product. Don't worry, we're going to talk about this the way we talk about good skincare or a walking cane that fits just right. If something supports your health and emotional balance, why not treat it with respect? Like many people, I started with the basics. How do I pick something safe? Where do I shop without feeling exposed? What materials are best for aging, sensitive skin? And how can I feel confident, not awkward, when using it? The first time I searched the phrase safe sex toys for seniors online, I felt completely overwhelmed. Hundreds of results popped up. So many brands, so many styles. And honestly, a lot of them seemed made for people half my age. It felt loud, flashy, and just not me. But then I found a helpful article from AARP that recommended looking for products made from medical-grade silicone, a soft, non-toxic, easy-to-clean material that's especially gentle for aging skin. That was a light bulb moment for me. Because this isn't just about pleasure, it's about caring for your mental and physical well-being. And for that, you need high-quality tools, designed with comfort, safety, and dignity in mind. I eventually bought my first product online from a site many of you may recognize, Adam and Eve. Their website was clear, easy to use, and even had a senior-friendly filter. Most importantly, they shipped everything in very discreet packaging, which I know matters a lot when you want your privacy. I picked something small, simple, and quiet, made from certified medical-grade silicone. It was rechargeable and came with clear instructions, including a helpful video that was professional, respectful, and not the least bit tacky. It took me almost a week to work up the nerve to open the box. But when I finally did, I smiled, not because of what was inside, but because I realized something important. I don't need anyone's permission to take care of myself. One of the biggest lessons I've learned, and want to pass on, is this. It's never too late to listen to your body. At our age, sure, joints may ache a bit more, memories might not be as sharp, but that doesn't mean we have to shut down intimacy, even if it's the quiet, personal kind. You might choose a gentle vibrating device or something specifically designed for your anatomy. Just make sure it says body safe or medical grade silicone. Stay away from anything that smells funny or feels like cheap plastic. If it's not something you'd trust with your skin, it shouldn't go near your most sensitive areas. Now let's talk hygiene, something that's surprisingly overlooked in these conversations. After every use, wash your item with warm water and a gentle, unscented soap. Let it air dry completely and store it in a clean cloth pouch. Don't keep it in the bathroom. Too much humidity can damage the material. If you're on any medications, have diabetes, or sensitive skin, check in with your doctor before using anything new. I did. And you know what my doctor said? Go for it. As long as it's the right kind of product and you're gentle with yourself. That kind of support made a big difference. Above all, I want you to remember this. Sexual self-care after 60 is a form of self-respect. You're not doing it for anyone else. You're doing it for you, for your peace of mind, for your joy, for your connection to your own body. Start small if you want. Maybe browse educational articles on trusted sites like AARP or the Mayo Clinic. Write down your thoughts after trying something new. Tune into how your body responds. Over time, you'll grow more confident, more at ease, and more aware of what feels right for you. And Linda? Well, she's practically become the go-to person in our circle for talking openly about this kind of thing. She said to me just last week, "We've survived war, raised children, lost husbands, cared for aging parents. I think we've earned the right to enjoy ourselves a little." She's right. We've earned it. And I believe that each of us at this stage of life deserves a private space, a moment now and then, to rediscover pleasure, joy, and peace. Alone, yes, but not lonely. Thank you for staying with me through this heartfelt conversation. I hope my story helped you feel more open, less hesitant, and reminded you that you're not alone on this journey. If you found this message helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to The Health Revival. We're here to share the kind of knowledge that really matters for a graceful, empowered, and joyful later life. And may God always bless you, my dear friend.